We found Ruby here. That right there is Ruby.
Warning, the expeditions shown involve extreme risk. Do not attempt. Every gem carries the marks of the struggle that formed it, and of those who bring it to the surface. This search begins underground, in narrow spaces where light is scarce, access is difficult, and progress is earned slowly. Led by gemologists and geologists, the work unfolds across unforgiving terrain in a region that is geologically complex and politically complicated. Over months that turn into years, we go where access is limited, documenting rare stones in places few outsiders reach, and fewer still record in this depth.
So, yesterday we went to the sugar mine, Aquamarine. Today we're gonna head off to Chumar Bukhur area. We got like 6 hours. We need to reach there before it gets dark. It's around 10 o'clock in the morning, so let's head off. Not waste any time today and see what we see here in the scenery as well.
Leaving Skardu behind, the team sets its course for the Hunza Valley, weighing whether to document the Chumar Bukhur Aquamarine mine or pursue the deposit said to hold exceptional quality ruby. Along the way, they take in the towering mountains and the richly layered landscapes of northern Pakistan. The team is currently traveling along the Jaglot Road, with the mighty Indus River winding below and steep mountains rising at near 90-degree angles. The road is notoriously dangerous. Landslides occur frequently, halting traffic in both directions until a digger is brought in to clear the path.
So you can see there's mining going on there. We're on the way next, going to Gilgit, Hunza, and there's mining going all over this mountain right here. You got veins right there, look at that. Just look at that, you got the water down there. It's really dangerous water, look at that. Dangerous water. All the way up there, you got a mine there, look at that. Mining there going on, and you got the compressor you can actually see. Look at that, the compressor there. And we do see some people there as well. Interesting. And it's literally on random mountain range here. On the way to Gilgit. Look at that. Houses there, and you got the mines up there. You can see here this whole mountain range. We've been driving for like 10 minutes. It's got this very thick vein, and inside the veins you can actually see, look at that, there's some sort of house there, and there's definitely mining going on here all around this range, which is very interesting. I'm not really exactly sure what's coming out of this area. I could check later on, but it does seem to be something that is expensive because they're risking their lives for it. So that right there appears to be Nanga Parbat, which is one of the highest mountains in the world. There's so much light reflecting from it that you can't really see a lot, but that, I have to confirm it, but if you see this video, that is definitely Nanga Parbat. Because the thing is, we're in the right location, and the way it looks like, the M, I think this is the 9th highest mountain in the world, and it is massive. I'm like right in front of it. This is such a massive mountain range.
The mountain the team is facing is more than 58 kilometers away. Through a treacherous jeep ride, one can reach Fairy Meadows, a high-altitude plateau. From here, there is a clear view of not one but two towering peaks. Rakio Peak, standing at 7,070 meters, and Nanga Parbat, standing at 8,126 meters, known as the Killer Mountain, the 9th highest peak on Earth. Moving closer to the mountain, the landscape shifts dramatically. Below its colossal face lies the Rakio Glacier, a sprawling ice river descending several kilometers and feeding into the Indus River basin. Nanga Parbat has one of the lowest success rates and highest fatality rates among 8,000-meter peaks, with roughly 21 to 25 deaths for every 100 successful summits. Now, let's get back to the team.
So this is the city of Gilgit, and the mine itself, what we're interested in, is actually further away, near Hunza area. You can see these veins going through the mountain ranges, like all around this area.
This route was once traveled by silk caravan traders heading to Hunza and beyond. Here, real footage shows people making their way along the old Silk Road. And even today, remnants of the ancient path cling to the cliffs alongside the new Silk Road. Built by the Pakistan and China armies, the new road cut through snow, ice, and freezing winds, claiming more than 1,000 lives. Once mocked as impossible by world engineers saying, "Let the Pakistanis do it." It now stands as the world's highest paved international road, reaching 4,714 meters at Kanchura Pass, a testament to human determination overcoming even the most formidable heights.
I got that on video.
Basically, we're in the district of Nagar at the moment. However, Google Maps is saying Nagar Valley is further away, so we're a bit confused, but we're gonna find out where this area is. We've asked one of the police officers. He's taking us from Hunza to wherever. So let's go further and see exactly where we are. And hopefully we should get to the valley soon. You can see we're in some random road. We're trying to find the road proper because this road is really bad. But we're like 30 minutes away from Nagar Khas.
What happened?
There are demons ahead.
Where did he go?
We could hear something strange from there. There's sounds coming from ahead. Sounds, I swear. I am hearing lion sounds. Sir, I can hear sounds, I swear. Lion sounds. I'm not joking. I swear there's sounds coming from ahead.
I'm not going out.
Sir, I can hear some sort of animal sounds. Guys, let's reverse from here.
We can hear some sort of lion here. The road's so bad, we're gonna go to Hunza, which is literally opposite the mountain.
The team had been stopped by a patch of road completely destroyed in front of them. Talha got out of the car to take a photo of the night sky. In the distance, a growling sound hinted that they were not alone. Something was watching them.
Remember, we found that person standing.
From that time, my heart was telling me, let's go that way.
He was looking like this.
And his hands were turned like this. I'm not joking.
We all heard something. I took a photograph of the stars here, and then we went out. There's no one here. So we're gonna go to Hunza, which is literally that way there, and we're gonna get Jeep in the morning. This is the best thing for us. And then the thing is, we're gonna get to the ruby mines in Hunza. So we've heard something. We're gonna put it into the Bluetooth because Rabal, he actually recorded it. So let's see what it is. Are you connected? You can see literally we're in. It's like 7 o'clock.
That's it.
That's it.
Yes, reverse it.
There's lion sounds.
Yeah.
This.
Yes,
God.
it came twice.
Yes, there's a sound. Oh my. Because I saw the eyes as well.
I saw the eyes too, like light shining, two of them.
Yeah, we literally saw the eyes as well. Very strange. What kind of animal that could be? It's some sort of probably leopard or something. I don't know. But We need to get out of it. We need to go to Hunza. Hunza.
Let's go Hunza.
Ruby mine, inshallah. You guys don't believe in jinns and stuff like that, but I saw a person, and that time I was like, let's not go forward. And the place where we took a picture of the stars, there was a confirmed something there. But clear. Very clear. We're not joking. There was something there. 2 eyes. Because the thing is, when you have like a cat or something, or like a lion or something, when you shine,
Their eyes reflect light.
Yes, flashing.
you can see it. And then the video, you can clearly hear something like a growling sound. So it's very strange, you know, this place.
From the team's memory and recordings, few options explain what lurked in the shadow of night. The atmosphere felt very strange, with multiple signs of something being off, signs from God to turn around. Below the team, uneasy livestock made noises in pitch black. These majestic ghosts stalk these mountains, perfectly adapted to the terrain and climate. They cannot roar like other big cats, but have a distinct growl, and their eyes can reflect light at night. They primarily hunt ibex and other wild mountain animals that live in these harsh terrains. For clarity, the team was somewhere in between Sumayar and Nagar Khas, and now is heading towards Karimabad.
ये चेक करें जी फाइनली हुंजा के हम बाजार में आ गए करीमाबाद जो सबसे फेमस बाजार है.
Guys, check this out. We are in Kareemabad in Hunza. This is the market area here.
So basically, we've got the hotel here. It's off season, so everything's cheaper. But today is the day I'm gonna try to get footage of the sky, night sky. You got a beautiful mountain in the back, Rakapushi in that side. There's a little bit of moon, so you're gonna see the mountain range. Hopefully I can get that footage. And there's a rooftop, so that's even better. I've asked the hotel person, Chumar Bukhur, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get there, you know? But I've asked him, he said the jeep goes directly there and then we can trek. So hopefully tomorrow we'll find out what mine we're gonna go to. We're gonna try to do Chumar Bukhur first. If not, we can do the Hunza ruby mines. You know, we are in Hunza right now. The thing is, our plan, we need to keep changing it depending on what kind of problems we face. The main thing is that we get the mines documented here. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go eat, fresh up. I might take a little tour of the actual the bazaar here. It's been an interesting journey. Oh my god, that route right there, it's Samaya I think it's called. Literally one of the strangest places on earth. And tomorrow we're gonna reach the mines, inshallah.
Welcome to the Hunza Valley, a breathtaking, high-altitude paradise on Earth, surrounded by towering peaks and nourished by rich, fertile soil. It is said to have inspired James Hilton's Shangri-La in Lost Horizon. The capital of Hunza is Karimabad, that has perched atop a hill, the Altit Fort, that is over 700 years old, gazing down over the valley below. This area was a key strategic point along the Silk Caravan route, with many faces inspiring the history and culture of the people. From a distance, the Altit Fort, more than 1100 years old, rises from a striking position, and later in this episode, the team gives you a tour of it. Hunza was once ruled as a kingdom by local kings for more than 900 years. In this colorized film, you can see the traditional gathering of village elders in front of the ruler, sorting through local affairs, along with a performance for visiting British guests. Polo is said to originate from this region, and even today, many valleys have their own teams keeping the tradition alive. Across Karimabad lies the Sumayar Nagar area. To its side rises the giant mountain, Rakaposhi, standing at 7,788 meters. During autumn, the valley turns pink with blooming cherry and apricot trees. In summer, fresh glacial melt nourishes lush greenery with longer days, signaling the ripening of fruits that perfume the air. Locals collect and dry apricots on their rooftops to prepare for the winter months. Come autumn, the valley becomes a majestic tapestry, with rich greens, intense oranges, vibrant yellows, and deep reds. In winter, a thick blanket of snow slows life down. The people here are remarkably healthy, with an average life expectancy of over 100 years, and the valley boasts the highest literacy rates in the region. Further up lies the glacial, water-filled Aliabad Lake, its stunning blue waters framed by mountains and home to water resorts. This lake was formed in 2010 when a series of landslides created a natural dam. Beneath it lies a village whose residents were relocated. Further up, one can observe the wide mouths of glaciers feeding into the river. One of them is the Pasu Glacier. Beneath these frozen rivers, one wonders what gemstones might lie hidden, and with climate change, new deposits may yet be revealed. Nearby rise the towering Pasu cones, jagged spires that pierce the sky and dominate the horizon. In the wilderness of mountains, a single restaurant offers a rare delicacy, yak meat burgers with yak cheese. The yak is a type of high-altitude cattle native to this region. Now, let's head back to the expedition.
I feel so bad today, literally, but let's wake up. Let me show you the view. Hello, bro.
It's nearly 10.
Let's go.
Let's check the view.
Oh, that right there is Rakaposhi. My journey started all the way in London. Now I'm here. I came here and I saw specimens of rubies that are exceptionally good quality, like the Afghan material. So today we're gonna go to the ruby mines here in around the Ganish area. It's gonna be fun today. To be honest, I was tired yesterday. I was like, I've had enough. But it takes a lot of energy from you to actually keep moving, keep documenting mines, keep going on. But today we should get our 4th mine done. That's Rakaposhi right there. Right there.
The team heads out and finds a lead. A jeep driver says he knows the location of the ruby mines. They quickly have breakfast and gather their gear, taking in the local scenery as the driver readies his jeep for the journey ahead. One wonders what secrets the mountains will reveal today.
Okay, so we're in the valley right now of Hunza. Gilgit is like very far away. So you can see there's a famous fort there. We've literally got mountain ranges with snow caps all over. You got solar system there, the water tanks there. But this valley is beautiful. Jumur Bukhur, you have to go through this route right there, all the way up there, behind this mountain. Production, I don't think, they've all probably gone down in this season.
With no time to spare, the team leaves Karimabad and pushes towards the Ganish area. Several accounts from locals and reports suggested the presence of ruby-bearing deposits somewhere in the surrounding mountains.
Where are we going today?
Today we are going to ruby mines.
God willing.
I'm going to tour you around the ruby mines, sir.
God willing, will anything come out?
There's a chance it comes out, and also a chance it doesn't. It's about your fate.
I'm mostly interested in the ruby because it's been like a couple months I've heard of the ruby from here. I've seen a ruby yesterday, you know. So when I actually see the rubies here, I'm mostly interested in rubies. The aquamarine is beautiful, I know. I'll show you that as well. But the ruby mines, no one's really shown where exactly it is. Maybe we can get some gold out as well. There's a mineral-rich area here.
The people who came for seeing autumn are upset.
So what he's saying,
It's still very green.
the
There's a little color.
the season itself is moving forward. It's a sign of climate change here as well. The glaciers as well are moving back as well. In the olden days, they used to literally get glacial water, break it, and melt it to drink water. All this place used to be full with glaciers, but now it's slowly getting warmer. The climate here. So you can see this place is 1,000 years old. The city itself, the mine is very close to here, the ruby mine. So let's carry on.
The team has now entered Ganish, a historic village in central Hunza with over 1,000 years of history. Ganish means open space in the local Burushaski language. Considered the oldest settlement along the ancient Silk Road in the Hunza Valley, the village still has a flowing water source and many old buildings with intricate wooden structures remaining, reflecting the cultures that once passed through this corridor.
Yesterday night we went up there. Literally there's nothing up there.
Crossing the Ganish Bridge, the team presses onward, leaving the ancient settlement behind as they continue their journey toward the rugged mountains surrounding Ganish.
That's why I said stop here.
Here they are, sir.
How many years old are these?
1,400 years old.
These you can see these inscriptions.
These look like ibexes.
Yes, these are markings.
You can see ibex type. These are ibex type of carvings here in the rock. These are thousands of years old. It's such a beautiful place here, and the history is really rich as well.
These sacred rock carvings, dating back over 1,000 years, depict the abundance of ibex and a few hunting scenes. It is one of the earliest known sites of petroglyphs along the ancient Silk Route, offering a glimpse into the ancient world and the cultures that once passed through.
Here's the mine, sir.
Oh my god, we're in the mine. Ruby mine.
We can go inside.
Okay, we're gonna go in now with the mine.
It extends up there, look.
We're in the ruby mine. Let's get out. Let's get out. We're in the ruby mine.
That's why I brought you.
We're right here at the ruby mine. We're in Hunza at the moment. Nagar is that way. This is the official ruby mine. There's mining going on there. So let's go into the ruby mine. You can see all this marble here, rocks. So let's go in.
In the name of God.
You can see caverns. It goes all the way down there. The cavern there, you can see. Look at that. And then you got the one down there. That is the exit, I think. You've got blasting holes here. You can see pockets. I'm going to try to see if I can. So they've stopped here. But you can see they've got writing here, inscriptions. It's very interesting, this place. Pyrite, and there's a lot of different little minerals here. So the miners come here and they blast. It's an interesting place here. Let me try to find something. If I could find it. I'll go deeper into the mine and see that way. Okay, let's go deeper into the mine. Okay, so you can see, okay, let me just see if it's stable here. Okay, I don't know if this is stable, but you can see how unstable this place is. Bismillah.
In the name of God.
This is very unstable here, but I'm gonna try to see who I could find here. Woo. Okay, so very interesting place here. You could see this caverns here, little caverns that's probably taken out the minerals themselves. Okay, I'm gonna take a photograph here and then I'll carry on deeper into the mine. Okay. Okay. You can see all this veins that they've extracted the stuff out of. Okay, 1 minute. You look, right there. Very soft rock. Let's go. Let's go deeper into the mine. Ooh. You've got this quartz type of material here. Let's go deeper into the mine that way. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, this looks very unstable, but Bismillah. You can see all this mineralization here. This is quite deep. Let's keep going. See what we can find. Look at that. It goes up there. I don't know if you can see it. It goes up there, you can see. And it goes up there. This is cold air. This goes directly up. They've blocked this entrance here. Maybe there's something behind there, but I don't know. But this way, look at these boreholes that they've made. Okay, this is very unstable. This, I'm not gonna touch it, but look, this is very unstable. I'm not gonna go that way because it looks very unstable. But you can see that right there. You've got this pyrite. Look at that pyrite right there. Pyrites. Very interesting. I'm gonna go the up direction because it looks stable down there. Let's keep going. Okay, we'll see what we can find. But at the moment, I do not see any rubies. Let's keep going. Okay, this is very steep here. Okay. Okay, so the mine is blocked there. Oh my God, there's some sort of moth here. Very big moth. But there's a bat in here. There's a bat.
Bat.
No way.
There's a bat in here. I don't know if you can see it. It's very low oxygen here. Let's go further up, down, and see what we can find. But at the moment, there's no rubies here. Okay, this is very dangerous. Look there. Look how sharp these rocks are. Oh my God, oh my God.
So,
Did you find anything yet?
There's a bat in there, but no ruby sign yet.
No way.
Let's go back in and try finding ruby samples.
The team re-enters the mine, searching for ruby samples. The tunnel is riddled with faults. One wrong move could be deadly.
Did you find?
They're small, but yes, here.
Are they in this vein?
It's here.
We found ruby here. That right there is ruby. This is a very good indication. This is the ruby mine. I mean, we confirmed it anyway from the local, but this is actually in the rock. Oh, it's small, but this gives us indications that there's more rubies here. Look at the color of that. It's blood red. I found ruby. I'm gonna try to extract it so I can actually take it out.
Careful, this area is unstable.
Oh, there's ruby here all over. That's ruby there as well. Small, but of course they've taken the big one out. They leave the smaller pieces here. The veins you can see, that white vein right there, that's where the ruby is deposited. But right here I see a lot of red, little crystals of ruby. Very interesting here. Okay, let's get out of here.
Look at this, look at this.
Yeah.
That's all ruby.
It's all ruby.
Be careful, I'm saying again. We just hammered. It's now more unstable.
Where did the bat go?
Leave it.
Huh? You look at this. There's ruby. This is rubies.
That's a lot.
I know, but these are small babies. You got small there as well, but this there. Look at that ruby right there, red, blood red ruby actually here. Okay, let's get out of here. We need to get off to the next mine. But what I've been looking for, I found it. This is good indication. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, man. Let's go to the next location. I'm gonna take a drone up and see. There's other mining going on here.
Peace be upon you. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good.
What's your name, brother?
MashaAllah.
I'm from Hunza, Altit.
God has willed it. This is a ruby mine.
This is a ruby mine. Lots of people have worked in here. Look, there's many tunnels inside.
It's very big.
There's tunnels all over here and stretches up their even backside.
All the way down there.
This whole mountain is ruby mines.
So this is Hunza, not Nagar.
This is Hunza. The material here is really red. Okay, we will take you to the next mine now.
These tunnels are known as the Ganish Gat ruby mines. The tunnels here were originally developed by the Gemstone Corporation of Pakistan, which once managed several large-scale mining operations across the country. However, the corporation was later dissolved and many of these projects were abandoned. Today, mining continues in some areas on a much smaller scale by local miners. When studying the tunnels, we observed that ruby and spinel occur within sugary white to gray marbles that are highly sheared. Some of the rubies show a deep red color resembling the classic pigeon's blood seen in Burmese rubies. Much of this deposit appears largely untapped, with many large marble bands extending across the surrounding mountains, suggesting there may still be significant ruby-bearing zones yet to be discovered. In the Ganish area, the mineral pargasite has also been reported, although we did not find any during our examination of the tunnels. Given the region's proximity to the ancient Silk Road, it is possible that these deposits were known and worked in ancient times, although this is still being researched. From here, our team continued further up the mountain to explore another ruby mine located at a higher elevation.
So there's mining going on below this. Here there's a river that's going through. There's mines underneath here we're in right now. There's mines across all of this mountain range.
The team continues forwards to another potential site. They arrive at the lower part of the mountain. Talha steps out of the jeep to study the lower areas, while the driver takes the vehicle further up the mountain.
We're heading up to the ruby mine. You can see this beautiful view right behind us. But the mine is here, up there. It's hot here. The terrain is very difficult here as well.
What mine is this?
This is also ruby.
Oh, okay. Another ruby mine.
Yes, we will check out 2-3 mines here to see the area.
I think we lost them.
Where did they run off to?
Okay, so the mine is there. I'm gonna send up a drone there and then get this mine documented, and then we can move on to the next location. We're gonna see some gold mining.
This is it.
Oh. Smell this very sweet type of material.
It's this thing.
I'm not really sure what it is. It's very sweet.
It's a very special thing.
It's beautiful.
Take it behind the mountain, sir. That way.
The driver informs the team that ruby mines lie high on top of these mountains, so Tala sends up a drone to explore them. From this point, the sheer scale of the massive Karakoram ranges becomes clear. Talha begins scanning the mountainside, searching for any sign of the old workings, but at first, nothing is visible. After several minutes of observation, bands of white marble begin to appear in the distance, though there are still no clear signs of tunnels. One cannot help but wonder what these marble beds may still hold, waiting to be discovered. After looking more closely, Talha finally spots a few dark openings surrounded by scattered white marble debris, the remains of the old ruby mine tunnels. These workings sit at a very high elevation. Though now abandoned, they remain largely untapped, and local prospectors occasionally return to explore the area. From this point, there is a full panoramic view of the surrounding beautiful mountains. Facing opposite these mines is the Ahmedabad village. Standing here, one cannot help but reflect on the dramatic and remote location of these remarkable ruby deposits.
I've just sent up the drone. You can see the mines are very high. The reason why I sent up the drone is because we already saw the ruby mine. We went into one. And we don't want to waste any time. I want to go see some gold production here as well, and then we can go and to the next location.
The team now is making their way toward Nagar, where the jeep driver reports the presence of placer gold deposits.
Now we're going to Nagar to see if we can find any gold in the river. But now we entered into Nagar nearly. Hunza is on that side and Nagar is on one. It's literally one valley and it's on both sides. Okay, so
They're taking gold out.
those are gold mines. We're gonna get there right now. In next to the river, we're gonna go right now. That's Nagar right there. Yeah, put it on the side here. So you can see here, they're taking the gold out, and you can see the mountain range, Nagar right there. Okay, we're gonna go down now. Okay, so I'm getting down now.
Yes, here. Be careful.
You can see they're taking out the gold from the river. Let's see if we can find some gold. There's a lot of mud and stuff here. So let's see. I've brought my own sieve and everything. Let's see. You can see this type of mud. There's gonna be gold in it most likely. I'm gonna try to get the gold out.
Hey, hold this.
You need to go in right into the crevices. Let's see what we find.
No.
Yes, placer gold is in these areas. It gets trapped here when the water is higher in level. Yes, pan it here.
ये check करें जी.
Check this out. We are trying to see if there's any gold here.
It's gonna take some time, maybe 10 minutes. There's small pebbles inside I'm removing first. I forgot my mesh. It's cold water.
I have a feeling there's a lot of gold in this area. It's coming from up somewhere.
Alright, so I've just cleaned this out from the mud here, and there's a lot of gold specks you can see. There, you go around that there, you go around there.
You can see the small placer gold flakes here. Under a microscope, the sand itself is full of many different minerals and tiny gem fragments. the result of thousands to millions of years of erosion from these massive mountain ranges.
Very small placer gold, but there is gold here definitely. I came right there. I was about to fall so badly. I came from this direction. The route comes from there. I came directly from here. I was about to drop. Yeah. I was about to fall so badly. I didn't even notice. I came up straight, steep angle. I was focused on the gold.
Such as the intoxicating power of gold.
It's like a drug, gold.
Put my foot there and everything started coming out like crap.
Look, they are laughing.
You gave everyone a good laugh. You crossed a wall.
Yes, wall.
You made your own path and came up.
I didn't even know it was that steep. I was focused on the gold.
You slipped badly, but you're safe.
Yes,
Your hands are not bleeding.
only scratched.
With limited time remaining, the team heads back to Hassanabad, exploring the local market to see what rubies and gems have been brought out from the mines and gather more intel. They also take the opportunity to immerse themselves in the local culture, enjoying traditional crafts and food.
Okay, brother.
God willing, sir.
You have supported us, God willing, and you have seen I have opened up a new path. This path is Talha's path.
Another day you will make again, sir.
Yes, God willing. All right, then.
Okay, then.
In Kareemabad, this is our hotel. And check this, right next to it is this. He makes these objects out of yak, meaning original. Original. He stuffs it and makes the souvenirs look. Check that out.
This is a yak head right there. You got plus. He makes these wood instruments by hand.
How much is this?
Make these for 15,000.
So you got these ibex type of things there. So this is a ruby specimen you actually see. It's got a nice color on it. You got this marble type of rock on it right there. This is from the Hunza region. It looks very similar to the Jagdalek mine. I'm actually shocked at how similar it looks. I think people in Pakistan, when they sell Afghanistan material, it's a lot, most likely from Hunza. Very nice.
Peace be upon you. How are you?
कैसे हैं आप?
Peace be upon you too.
You have a beautiful city, and it's my first time here. And you have this ruby. Praise be to God. What's your name, brother?
MashaAllah.
It's a very different shop you have in Pakistan.
Yes, these are unique antiques I've collected. It's taken me 30 to 35 years to collect.
God has willed it.
MashaAllah.
I started in the 90s collecting antiques. Then later I opened up a shop.
This is the first time I've seen a ruby of this color in Pakistan. This looks exactly like Afghanistan material.
Yes, indeed. When you send this to a lab, they say it's got Afghan color. And it's from Afghanistan.
Do you have
So this is from Hunza.
This is Hunza's, from Hunza Hassanabad. Call it Hassanabad. Yes, inside Hassanabad Nala. From there it comes. It comes from a very high place there.
God has willed it. Thank you so much.
see right there, that ruby. It's a bit opaque. The color's alright, blood red. But this does look very, very close to the mine what I saw today. So this is a ruby from the Hunza area region mine. It's alright, the quality's alright. It's a bit opaque, but the color's good. It is blood red. This color is coming out of this mine just by coming into a store, a local store, is giving me good indications of this mine. As you can see right there is 2.47 carats. Natural corundum. It's heated, which is very strange.
Do you heat it here?
It's slightly heated.
People heat it here?
They take this material from Hunza to Peshawar Namak Mandi and make the report there.
The quality in terms of ruby here, it's interesting. The Ganish mine is more purplish, which is strange because when I went to the mine, which is around those areas, I found red, blood red. And then there's another mine in that side. The rubies here are massive. They're not small. They are very large pieces here. You know, I'm just here looking at what type of material they have. Color is alright, good. But you know, to cut a specimen into a ruby, it needs to be clean. These specimens are good. Size is alright as well, but let's see what else we can find here. You can see here, you got honey there. Natural honey from the mountains. Saffron right there. It's all local produce. All this is different dried fruits. Jams as well, all Hunza made.
As the team explores the local market, they notice many shops selling handmade carpets, shawls, and ornaments. Rows of gemstones and minerals are also displayed in abundance.
So you can see this person selling chips. Chips right there. And he's selling emeralds and rubies. These emeralds are from the Nagar Valley. The Haramosh, very famous. And you've got the ruby from Hunza as well. Very interesting to see the material. So you can see this beautiful crystal ruby here. Very nice termination. This is from the Hunza Valley. This is from Chumur Bahor. I'm not a fan of this material. The reason why is this looks polished right here. That is nice. Colors are right. Like you've got pieces here. You've got pieces here. Look at that. Okay, the colors are right, but I have a vibe. Some of these have been edited.
During the expedition, Talha let his guard down and blindly purchased 7 ruby specimens, thinking they were unique. Something felt off, however. Back in London, under a microscope, he realized that the rubies had been glued to their host rock, essentially 2 natural stones joined together, a Frankenstein specimen. Using a flame test, the glue burns away, leaving a hexagonal outline of the ruby's imprint. Here you can see a completely natural ruby specimen obtained during the team's second expedition, showing no burning under the same conditions, aside from minor moisture evaporation. The issue here is of disclosure, as price drops drastically in such cases, and trust in the trade can be affected. To inform the industry, the team wrote a news article in the GIA Gems and Gemology Journal, highlighting these practices, which were observed in several locations across Pakistan, even near the mines. At the same time, many genuine and honest gem traders remain in Pakistan. The actions of a few should not tarnish the reputation of the entire industry.
This sample right in front of me, so I will actually send this to the lab and just confirm what this is. Daril. So it's from Daril. So this is the original marhor. I haven't seen a live one yet. This is a marhor that was hunted, and I don't think this is a marhor actually. Ibex, yeah, Ibex. It's an Ibex. Because the thing is, it's an Ibex. Because the thing is, the horns itself is different, but it looks very different in real life. It's quite big. Interesting. You can see you got all these specimens here. Yeah, Hunza.
Are all these from Hunza? Mixed meaning.
Okay, so these are mixed all over Pakistan probably. You got some Afghanistan, large road there as well, you can see. It's a really interesting place here. And you got big specimens here. All of this region is a mining region, so you, of course, you're gonna have all this stuff here. You got some very nice jade there, serpentine type material there. You got some different stuff here, clothing. There's everything here actually. Really interesting.
We are hiking up heights here also. Here is a yak bar open. Check this, yak special.
So this is a special yak burger. It's a delicacy here. And here you have locally produced apricot juice.
Yak meat is a bit more stronger in taste than beef. This meat is only available in few places on earth. It goes really well with the local apricots juice.
So we were going around the market. We've just found a ruby that looks so similar to the one in Jagdalek. I am 100% sure that the people that are in Pakistan selling Jagdalek material, a lot of them is from here. He's saying it's Hunza material, Ganish, and there's another mine down there.
The first expedition left more questions than answers. One name kept coming up from various dealers, Hassanabad Nala. The team knew a second expedition was necessary to identify this area. On the first day of the second expedition, call it coincidence, Moise met a local named Kareem. During their conversation, Kareem mentioned that back in around 2009, he had guided the world-renowned field gemologist Vincent on GIA field expeditions to the ruby mines in Hunza.
So this is the beautiful village of Aliabad, and the specific area is called Durkhan. Behind those clouds, this is the Karakoram range, and this is the mountain which hosts the ruby in those marble beds. So today I will go to the mine and cover the view from the upper part. Here you can see they are growing some vegetables and also fruits. The locals are very peaceful. They live in harmony with nature, and mostly their daily lives revolving around agriculture and traditional activities. They are very hospitable and educated people. So we will document our findings and collect samples for further analysis. It's early morning. I wake up like 5:30 in the morning. It was raining also. Down below is the Aliabad village, and up there is Kareem. I got a problem. Here you can see there is no way up. There's no way down there to cross this path and go on that side. This is actually the mine. You can clearly see debris. This is Rakaposhi under the clouds.
You can see these are the remnants of the Aliabad mines. Most were open pit operations, but landslides have destroyed much of the area. The team still needed to get close to a ruby deposit to study the geology, and Hassanabad Nala was a key target.
The weather is a bit risky. So now we are going to see some samples of ruby, Hunza ruby, and we are actually going into a home of old-time miner. So we are at the house of Haji Kambar. He is one of the respected person and old-time miner. He's showing us some stuff, personal collection and
Stone collection.
Yeah, collection. So here we have this beautiful necklace. अच्छा ये कितना
How
साल
old is
पुराना है?
this?
This is older than all.
Older than 100?
What's he saying?
100 years old, more than 100. 150, 200 years. Russia.
Approximately 300 years.
300 years.
Approximately 300 years, but I think older in my thought. People who came from Russia, for Hunza Russians made guns, and in our Nagar, the Kashmiri people made it.
Oh, okay.
56 years.
56.
Around 56, I started in 1987. I came back from Sindh University. Then in education, I became a teacher here. In 87. From that time, I started this work.
Right now we are here at one of the oldest old-time miner and gems collector of Hunza Valley here in Aliabad. He's a very respected person, Kambarali, and this is some of his collection.
Your grandfather and I are very old friends. He knows me very well.
He is also my grandfather's friend, old-time friend, and they've done some expedition.
Did you go on expeditions with him to the mines?
Yes, a lot.
And it's
There used to be an office here.
seeing all this, this is Fergusite, which is mined from the...
There's Ganish village. From there it comes out from here in Hunza.
This is from Ganish one.
Yes.
And he also a beautiful necklace. This is, you can see, corundum, ruby. So also this is lens. It's very fascinating to see this antique.
What can this be?
This? We'll have to check. You got this from a river.
Yes.
From river. It's got coloration of jade. Jadeite, nephrite type. But inside there's something else also.
Yes, a lot of things inside it.
With the weather worsening, the terrain becoming more challenging, and time limited, the team began to doubt whether they would reach the ruby deposit near the Hassanabad Nala. No jeep driver was willing to take them along the path, but Kareem managed to find a local pickup truck, and the team set off toward the mine.
You see those big rocks? That side there. He took samples from there also.
Which was Vincent.
Oh, okay. Vincent?
Yes, Vincent.
So this is the back side of the Aliabad, and we are on the way to Hassanabad, old mine of Hunza Ruby, and also Blue Spinner was mined from there back in I think 90s, but we are on the way. And also Kareem is here with me. Actually there was no jeep available to come here, so he told me we should go in this. I told him this is crazy idea, but he's saying this can go. So I said let's just rock and roll, because we were running out of daytime, and the mine is still very far, but inshallah we will make it on time. It's I think 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock now. It's yeah, you can see it's 3:38. You can clearly see the marble veins which host this ruby and spinel. Mostly blue spinel according to
pink spinel, maybe red spinel also.
The interesting thing is that Kareem once came here with respected Vincent, field gemologist, back in 2009, I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah. So they went this route, and we are following the same route. So it's quite fascinating and interesting to following the steps of. I'm one of the big fan of Vincent Prado. So let's see how it comes. The view is very beautiful. ये कौन सा peak है?
What peak is that?
Mir Shikar.
That right there is Mir Shikar.
What's its height?
I've summited it. It's not that high, around 5,500 meters. Over there is Sangay Marmar Peak, 7,000 meters plus.
More than 7,000 meters above sea level. So let's see what. So the car is parked here, and we have to go there by foot. We came down from there. I think the Karakoram highway is 10 kilometers from here. All the route is off-road, and also here we are seeing there is no pathway to cross this. There is one route going over there. It's pretty dangerous here. So we have to cross this glacier flow. There you can see it is coming up from there. Clearly, these are the marble grains. So, Kareem, where is the mine?
Only 10 minutes, maybe 50 minutes.
10 minutes or 50 minutes?
Yeah.
10 minutes for them and 50 minutes for me. Also, there's a weather station here. I don't know who installed this, but
The best mine is difficult.
yeah. 1 minute, I want to check this weather station first. So this is weather station by UNDP, funded by. It's amazing. Also, you can see these beautiful views here.
ये सेट जुबुल माइन हो गया ये सेट जुबुल माइन
This is the Sait Subul mine.
So Kareem is telling me that when there is flood, a lot of ruby came with the water from the veins. They are weather eroded. And
ये ऊपर से पहाड़ से वो
From above the mountain, the mine falls down.
पहाड़ में इधर ये बड़े-बड़े पत्थर में
And here in big rocks, you can see the seam here.
इसमें भी
this is the host rock, which is recrystallized limestone changing into marble.
दरिया
Also in the river, like this.
इधर भी है इधर
Then also here. It's lying here. We break it and find ruby.
हर माइन ऊपर है
The mine is above here. Proper mine is above. Really high up deep, the path is destroyed
Slide.
because of slides.
So there are two major issues. One is the sliding issue that you can see clearly. These are the marble veins. You can see these are gem-bearing marble veins. So when the slides happen, it brings the debris here down below, and then when the glacier in the summer, the glacier melts, the water is in full swing, and it comes like most of the ruby you can find easily in winter down in the stream when the water level is low.
Kareem and Moez pass through the area, inspecting several mineral beds along the way. This particular section of the mountainside appears stable enough for them to attempt the hike upward, though nothing is ever certain in such terrain.
So finally we have reached the downside of the mine, and you can clearly see these are the massive beds of marble, and there is a very beautiful view. Also, the problem here is the landslides. You can see all of this went down with this slide, and you can see a lot of nices. This is a marble. Also, what is this? This is garnet. I think so. It's garnet. So garnet is also found here because this, I will explain the geology when I reach the mine, and it is very fascinating and interesting geology here with a lot of beautiful views and peaks. So the elevation is also almost like here 2000 plus, like 300 meters above sea level. So let's show this to Kareem also. So we have to literally hike this stream, fresh water from glaciers.
There's a lot of garnet here.
I showed you.
Also spinel, ruby.
Garnet, which I found down the slide. Yeah. Kareem is taking some rocks to.
This stone is garnet mother rock. Garnet mother rock.
This is all metamorphic rocks. You can find a lot of interesting things.
Go carefully. Carefully. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. God is the greatest. Carefully, from this side. Need to go from here. The mine's path is from here.
From there.
Yes, from here. Come from here.
नीचे से इधर से
From below here, from here, this way straight.
You have to be very careful here. One wrong step can be deadly. So finally we are at the mine site. Kareem is also there. We found some helmet in there. Also you can see this is biotite mica mineralized in the marble. There's a abandoned helmet in there. So let's wander and check out some debris if we can find any leftover ruby, if you are lucky enough. So this was the miners' kitchen, and here they drill here.
This is marble.
They were blasting or they were drilling?
maybe drilling. Yeah.
Oh, drilling, yeah.
Blasting also.
Uh-huh. So here you can see this is the one of the oldest mine for Hunza. This is actually the Hassanabad side of Hunza Valley. Down there we came almost 30 kilometers
Maybe
from the Karakoram highway, 20 kilometers, but we parked our car down there, which is almost 5 kilometers, 4 kilometers. We hike all the way from down there. This is leftover cooking and kitchens. The miner, they left their samples also here. This is Parisian?
maybe. Yeah. Glogophyte, maybe.
Oh, this is pyrite.
Pyrite, yeah, this way pyrite.
They left their things here. I'm not going to take their samples. I want to let it here, but let's see if there is any ruby in it. I don't hope so. There's very beautiful pyrites in here. Look. We found a ruby. Kareem?
Yes.
Yes, this is ruby.
This is the leftover of the miners. I will ask Kareem who is the owner of this mine and if we can take any samples. So the mining is still going on here, so it is not abandoned, but the thing is they left the mining for, I think the Kareem is saying it due to financial issues. I told Kareem to let's do some mining and let's see if we can find ruby or something.
Because of the bad weather, also people went down.
Okay.
Let's see. He's digging. Let's check out
This one.
Ah, you found something?
Ruby.
Ah, yeah, we can see some ruby corundum mineralization. It's not gem grade, but still it's fascinating if there are any leftover. The pyrite also. Here you can see pyrite. Here you can see we found some specimens. They're very beautiful, and you can see pyrite. And this is the main thing. This is Hassanabad mine. There's a lot of ruby mineralization and pyrite. This is a very beautiful piece of pyrite.
Keep this with you.
Okay.
So we will check. Kareem is saying that I know the miners, and we will take permission, or we will tell them that we were at your mine site and we found sample from the debris. Let's see. We found beautiful corundum specimens in this debris. This one also. Using this chisel, also you can see pyrite.
Right.
And one of the interesting thing is that on this side of the river, show them this river. The pyrite is only hosted on this side of that side. There is no pyrite in the host rock, which is very interesting. Also, you can see this machine. They use this heavy machine, which is called puncher.
Yes.
In local language.
This make is Chinese
It's Chinese made.
made. Yeah.
So how they drill on this? Like they have diesel powered or something?
Petrol. Yeah.
Petrol.
Petrol.
I'm very happy that we found something interesting. Also along all these specimens.
ये mother rock हो रहे हैं ना.
So this is pyrite along calcite and phlogopite mica.
Yes.
This is the marble which is bearing ruby crystals. All are ruby minings. Basically, the geology here I will explain little bit. The ruby bearing host rock actually
There's also a lithium mine here.
Lithium.
marble beds which is contained within the South Karakoram metamorphic complex exposed to the north of the main Karakoram thrust entity. Here you can see Kareem wandering over the mine. So mostly this complex is composed of low to high grade metamorphic rocks.
This is approximately 20 to 25 years old.
25 years.
This mine. The older mine is over there.
The old mine is actually under the slide.
That's 40 years old.
Actually, there's a lot of sliding problem in here.
From above, because of slides, it's cut off.
The marbleized bed, which bears the ruby and other associated gems, has its upper content with the axial Karakoram batholith, and here you can see this is all the Karakoram ranges. The gem bearing marble is composed of small to large crystal of calcite. Here you can see this is all the along other schist and interbedded pelites. You can clearly see the marble beds are visible from down the valley, and also you can see everywhere. So I will check the specimen in detail to this Kareem's Jugaad lens. I can see this is the corundum along with pyrite, and this is another one ruby. These are pyrites, and this host rock is calcite, and also it's embedded with marble. So, Kareem, how was this trip? Good?
One wonders what treasures lie hidden within these massive bodies of marble. These deposits are mostly primary to alluvial in nature. Unlike placer deposits, they are more difficult to extract from, but they can yield much larger rubies. The renowned late Swiss gemologist Dr. Eduard Gubilin stated that the rubies of the Hunza Valley compare favorably with the finest rubies of Burma, describing the area as a remarkable gem occurrence with considerable commercial potential. Yet many years later, the deposit remains largely dormant. Only time will tell when the mountain will allow man to reveal its fruits. For now, the team heads back down.
Finally, we are going back, and almost it's going to be dark here in just 1 or 2 hours. So we need to get down and reach our destination. I'm very happy we found rocks with this ruby embedded, and I told Kareem that I will pay the miners for the specimens which I took from the left over there, because it's unethical to just randomly take their hard work. And you can see they're working really hard up in these heights. So always, if you are doing gem expedition at mines especially, always be ethical with them. Was pretty bad slide. So geologically, these mines are same. We can compare them with the famous Burma Mogok ruby mines, because both of them were formed during the Himalayan orogeny some 50 to 55 million years ago. But the main difference is that now Burma ruby deposits are alluvial. They weathered off, and due to erosion that traveled, the water weathering took them from their primary source. But here in Hunza, this is the primary deposit, the veins. So the production is like very low, and the thing is, it's very cost taking to mine these out. As you can see, Kareem is drinking water straight from the mine site. This fresh glacier water.
लगा हुआ उधर वो
Now it's time to go back. The elevation you can check here on. So the mine was like 2500 up there. It was quite interesting day. At least we got samples. Now we are descending back to the car spot, and we have to reach the city before dark. The valley is quite peaceful. I want to do camping here, but the thing is, I didn't brought my tent. But also Kareem have his own mine where he do mining, which is above that glacier. It's closed yet due to snow, but next season inshallah we will come here and again and check out that mine also. So Kareem, why did the miners left that mine? We saw all the material, their helmets, their machinery.
Why did they abandon the mine?
नहीं छोड़े वो काम करते हैं
अच्छा.
No, they didn't abandon it. They work it time to time. They have livestock work in the village also.
Okay.
उसके मुताबिक फिर वो छुट्टियां भी होते हैं नीचे मसाइल भी होते हैं
Then according to that, they have breaks. And there's other issues down in the village, also due to the weather they are down.
Oh, okay.
So he's saying they are mining still, but now they are down in the town. They are back to their villages. You can see this is apricot plant, and this is the huts of the miners, but there is no one right now. They are back to their villages, homes. You can see the black one, that is the glacier. Next season when we will come, we will hike on that glacier also. We are taking selfies. You can find like good specimen of ruby and spinel down there also. So the alluvial, you can call them alluvial, but all the mining is now going in the vein, straight mining into the vein. we cross this glacier. You have to be very careful because if you get one bad slip, you are gone. This is our jeep, and the interesting thing is we get a clear 360 view from going in this. But actually we waited 2 to 3 hours to find a jeep. No one was really going with us here. We told them we're going to the mines. They're saying that we are busy with the other tourists. So Kareem said, let's take another thing. I told him, what is that? He's saying this Suzuki. I told him it's very crazy, but alhamdulillah we made it to the mine and then we covered it. There you can see Chakor.
Did you see it? It has hidden itself. I think it came down to drink water.
You can see they have modified this car especially for these terrains. Normally they can't go on this road, but they have modified it, the shocks and tires and also the engine.
The team returned to the village with a sense of joy after recovering several specimens. As it was already late, they rested for the night. The following morning, Kareem invited them to his home.
Right now I'm here at Kareem house. He will show me some of his collection, and he kept this beautiful quartz. You can see. So this is calcite, and Kareem is saying here is some pyrite inside. Is it pyrite?
This is pyrite, right? It's very beautiful.
Is there ruby?
Is there ruby here?
Ruby is on its back.
Okay.
The ruby mother rock is on backside.
It's really beautiful.
So this is Kareem collection. This is aquamarine. Let's wait here. It's a beautiful house.
Kareem, who is this?
This is my father. This in 1945, they captured Ladakh. This photo is from 1945, before Pakistan's independence.
This Kareem father, he served in Pakistan Army, and this picture is from Ladakh region, where Pakistan captured those areas from India for
Yes.
quite some time.
And this is His Highness.
So this community, they are very peaceful and very hospitable people.
Say peace be upon to Uncle.
Good morning. So these are some ruby specimens from the glacier mine, I think. There's two-day trekking. This one is a little bit clear.
Look at this also.
Is this Pargasite?
Yes, Pargasite.
This is Pargasite. You can see we have a resemblance to emerald.
This is very rare.
This is very beautiful and big one.
Where is this aqua from?
This Aquanagar, Shumar Bakor.
Okay, Sumayar.
We will go next season to this mine.
This is a blue spinel lot. This is from our mine.
Where is this pargasite from?
This pargasite from Ganish.
This is from the Ganish Pergasite. Pergasite is mostly found in metamorphic rocks. It forms due to metamorphic processes. So when you mine the ruby, there is also a chance that you will find pergasite and blue spinel, same in one vein. But mostly the Ganish mine have pergasites. And the other mine in Hassanabad, we saw ruby. Also, I saw one specimen of pergasite yesterday. So there is also some mineralization of pergasite there. But it's quite interesting that Kareem has all this collection. I will take all of this.
Okay.
So this is one very unique stone.
Where is this from?
This is also from Hunza.
From Hunza. What mine?
Don't know, this is very old.
This is very old stone, but
This came off the king's jewelry.
I don't know if it's fully natural or it's. On the back side it is metallic, but here it is
Here's another one.
crystal. There is another sample of.
Same.
This is same.
It is quite interesting to see a different stone.
Now, people gave this as opal to me, but it is fake. Back in old times, they didn't know.
So this is actually back in the old times, people used to buy or collect stones. So the guy bought this, but it was fake stone. So always be careful. Now they got the knowledge, so they can deal.
That looks like lazulite. Okay, now this is a very special thing.
This is some old stone.
This is very old.
This is Safine.
This is a sphinx. It has an Alexander color to it.
This is very beautiful.
So this is Sphinx. ये कौन सी mine से?
Which mine is this from?
अच्छा,
This is from the mines in Skardu. It's sphinx.
Okay.
This is glacier vein aqua.
These are some cut aqua.
वो ग्लेशियर वेन वाला है ये एक्वा
This is from the glacier vein. It looks like a diamond.
नजर आता है ना.
So this is Sphinx Tentonite from Skardu. I'm going, inshallah, tomorrow or day after tomorrow to this mine. So
I'm demanding for this $50 per carat.
this Kareem beautiful home view. Also, these are some cuts, spinels.
This is local clarified butter. This is special made of oats and local clarified butter.
This is traditional. This is how they use salt in chai.
Natural salt.
Yeah.
Before Pakistan's independence, a British gave the gun a British.
Hunted that animal.
It's been more than 40 years I hunted that.
What is that? A markhor.
Yes, Markhor.
There's so many types.
Yes.
This is the gun. It's trophy, hunting trophy.
The Hunza ruby deposit is surrounded by a great deal of mystery. The deposit itself is very large, with more than 20 ruby-bearing areas reported. The team plans to return in the future to further explore the back regions and investigate whether additional ruby specimens can be found. During this season, we visited 4 of these areas. For more information and stunning photographs, get a copy of Gem Trails of Pakistan. For now, we take you back to the team as they show you around the historic Altit Fort.
Finally, we are here at the Altit Historical Fort. This is one of the historical fort in Hunza, and over there is another one, Baltit. So this was the home place of the ruler of Hunza, and over there are some of the ruby mines which are now closed due to some local issues with the government. But from there, the Hunza ruby is mined out, and also spinel and pergasite. And over there, there's also some sort of mining. It's very heighted and very steep slope. Behind there is the beautiful Karakoram ranges, and it's very beautiful here. So I'm using the scope to zoom in and check out how much the mining area is. From here it is very far.
This is the main entrance to the fort. During restoration work in the early 2000s, UNESCO engineers conducted radiocarbon dating on the wooden structural beams, estimating the age to be 1,100 to 1,200 years old, making it one of the oldest surviving structures in northern Pakistan. Looking down from here, one wonders how they built such a building in the first place. Going in, you can see a traditional layout of the time. The fort's architecture also reflects traditional earthquake-resistant engineering, where horizontal wooden frames are layered within stone walls, allowing the structure to flex during seismic activity rather than collapse.
Beautiful woodwork in this fort. All of the material here used is wood from nearby the mountains. They cut down the trees at that time. Also here we can see this beautiful view of the Hunza ruby mines. These, and there is also some.
Now let's go upstairs, taking this wooden ladder. Going upstairs, you come to multiple different rooms. This room looks like some sort of prayer room. The doors here are smaller in height to help keep the rooms warm during winter. You pass through here and see this is some sort of living room. At the center is a small opening for natural sunlight. Here you can check the view of the Altit village below. The settlement around Altit itself was once fortified by a boundary wall containing 11 defensive towers. Let's now go this way. Here is another room that leads to the outside area on the cliff edge. Here you can see the Silk Karakoram Road. The people who used to attack the area would be given their death punishment and hanged here. Here you can see an area most likely for guards to keep watch. This fort served not only as royal residence, but also as defensive stronghold positioned along the Silk Road, protecting the region from invasions and raids over centuries, including threats from Central Asian groups and campaigns associated with the Dogra Kingdom of Kashmir. Large-scale conflicts in the region eventually subsided after the Hunza Nagar campaign, when the British Indian Empire established influence in the area and secured nearby strategic frontiers such as the Wakhan Corridor, part of the wider geopolitical rivalry known as the Great Game, which helped bring an end to the frequent wars in Hunza. Here you can see a mosque, and here we have a watchtower, but because of its age, the wood is fragile and it's closed. To its right is a storeroom for things like dry fruits. Let's go back here. Here's the mosque entrance, and here is the view of the village below. This room was built for the British families by the ruler at that time, and here you can see many old photographs depicting the life of old Hunza. There are many rooms here, a labyrinth of type. If these old walls could speak, they would recount 1,000 winters, 1,000 sunsets, and the enduring spirit of the people of Hunza. In a modern world that never rests, one comes to the Hunza Valley, not to chase time, but to slow down and breathe. These photographs, taken decades ago, show that the rhythm of village life here has remained much the same, touched only lightly by the modern necessities we now take for granted. Now here's another room. Looks like some sort of storage or small kitchen.
और आप पूछ रहे थे रूबी माइनिंग का तो
You asked about ruby mining.
हमारे यहाँ कदीम ज़माने से
So here, since ancient times, the people had knowledge of ruby.
लाल कहते हैं.
We call it lal.
So ये लाल फारसी लफ्ज़ है.
This lal word is a Persian word and most likely came here from Afghanistan areas.
So PMDC नाम के कंपनी था पहले भी.
The PMDC government company did some mining here before, but now local villagers mine time to time.
रूबी के साथ साथ अभी एक्वामरीन है.
With ruby, aquamarine is mined in Pakistan. Very famous Skardu and Archumar Bakur here.
Second quality.
And in our Hunza Valley, we have the world's second most top quality ruby.
The team leaves Hunza behind and, after a grueling journey through many dangerous areas non-stop for more than 25 hours, finally reaches their hometown of Jhelum, where they prepare for the next set of expeditions. In the next episode, the gemologist and geologist duo, Talha and Moiz, take you to the legendary emerald mine of Mingora, Swat Valley.